Could you all introduce yourselves?
Yes, and we're Mecca2Medina. My name's Ismail.
My name's Rakim. And I'm Abdul Kareem. This is the M2M story.
And you guys are from London. You're very popular over there. How come?
Mainly because we work hard in the hip-hop circuit, in the world music circuit, in the Muslim circuit, and also in the liberal anti-war circuit. So we work in different communities, different circuits, and that's why we're still going strong.
This is the M2M story.
Especially in Holland, I mean, Islam is very negative in the news and in the media. What's your views on that and how?
Okay, yeah, we hear about some of the views and what's been happening in the UK as well. All we could say is that sometimes us Muslims can be guilty of bringing a bad name to Islam too, because we have to understand there's good and bad in all people, first of all. There's good Muslims, there's bad Muslims, there's good this, bad this. If Muslim people were showing a better example of Islam, the people of Holland will be more understanding, because as we know, Dutch people are very hospitable people by nature. Now, what it is, sometimes is due to ignorance on both sides. So this is one of the reasons that we Mecca2Medina, why we do what we do, because we try to show a positive side of Islam. And all we can say is that we hope that we can be blessed to always show a positive side of Islam. And all of us Muslims who've shown a bad side of Islam, may God forgive us. But I'm of the opinion that the Muslim people need to learn more about Holland. And maybe the Holland people, if they have spare time, need to learn a bit about Islam as well, make things better.
This is the M2M story.
Well, let's talk about music. I mean, are you guys coming up with a new album, or are you working on music? Could you tell something about that?
Well, we've got a tour coming up in North America, and we're hoping to put something together when we get out there, something new, a new album out there. Also, there's different experiences happening at the moment, so we hope to reflect that in some of our music as well.
I think you're probably going to see at least 2 or 3 albums from now to 2008. We're going to be doing a new poetry album, a new hip-hop album, and even we're going to start doing some solo albums as well. So we're going to be really busy.
This is the M2M story.
Well, yeah, another question. How did you guys get in touch with hip-hop? Why is hip-hop your way to express yourselves?
Now, me personally, I got hip-hop from school. In our school where we went to, people were either into hip-hop or reggae or ragga or bashment, as it's known now. So in our school, we always grew up listening to hip-hop. People like Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Grandmaster Flash, people like the Soul Sonic Crew, and then it went on to people like Rakim, Nas, Jay-Z, Public Enemy, people like this. And where we live, the surroundings always hip-hop, so we always love hip-hop music. So by nature, because we listen to a lot of hip-hop music, we then became rappers ourselves. And then later on, I met up with Rakim, Abdul Kareem, and through Rakim's initiative, we formed Mecca2Medina.
This is the M2M story. And I think that the reason why we use it is because we know that this is the language of the youth. This is what the youth are listening to. If you want to speak to a young person and you want to use a medium like music, then you need to get with like hip-hop or reggae, or do you understand? So that's why we choose to use that.
Well, thank you guys.
Recorded in history. I remember when I first took my shahada. Used to go to Central Mosque, fill in Quran and Sunnah. And every Friday afternoon we gone to Juma. One Friday me get a jokes from a Arab brother.